Okay, so now we're going to prepare the pan. We're going to spray very well to make sure we get all the indents inside, all around. Then what I like to do is basically turn it over for a second, make sure everything's evenly coated. And then we'll take our flour and we'll sprinkle it around, making sure to get all the areas. And we'll turn it around to make sure everything's nice and coated. A little more if you need over here and there. And then just tap out the excess. And there we go. Okay, so now we're going to get our batter and pour it into our prepared Bundt pan. First, what you want to do is basically just take your spatula and go around to make sure you have no excess flour on the bottom stuck, because that won't be good for our cake. And then we're going to pour it into the pan, very evenly, circular motion, to just go all around. Make sure we get everything out. Okay, there we go. Now what we want to do is, we have everything in the pan, basically set something on your counter. We want to just give it a few taps. That's basically going to ensure that the batter goes into all the crevices of the Bundt pan and it should come out nice and sharp. And it also releases some air bubbles that come to the top. And then what you want to do is just circular motion around. And as you see, you get a little bit of a rim on top. And that way the cake will bake evenly and rise to the top. Okay, so now we put our cake into the oven in the middle rack. I like to do it on a baking sheet. Just makes it easier to put it in and take out. And we'll let it to bake right now. So our cake is done. Look at that nice, smooth, even finish. We're going to put it on our cooling rack. We're going to let it cool now for exactly 10 minutes. Okay, our cake has been out of the oven now for exactly 10 minutes. It's still quite hot, so we need our oven mitts. We're basically going to shake it a little bit to release it and then flip it over onto our serving tray. So here we go. As you see, it's already released. The cake is released. And it off. Here's our baking tray. We're going to flip it over. Give it a little shake. And then I'm going to take it off. And here we go. Perfect. Now we're going to let this cake cool till it's completely cool so we can glaze it. Okay, so we have our cool Bundt cake here. Check it out. And we're going to make the glaze. I have 2 cups of sifted confectionery sugar. You don't have to sift, but it's best to. And we're going to add 2 cups of boiling water. Not 2 cups, sorry, 2 tablespoons. That would be a lot of water. And then we have a tablespoon of oil. And then I've got some vanilla extract. About a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, however you like it. And we're going to mix. Now, the most important thing in making a perfect icing is the consistency of the icing. Most people believe that the icing has to be runny and pour over the cake, but then you're going to end up with a very clear icing because it's just going to melt into the cake and drip off. So as you can see, the icing is getting very thick. It's a little too thick, so I'm going to add a drop more hot water. Now you want to add the water very slowly because a little does a lot. And here we go. You want to mix this very well so that it's nice and smooth. Now because I sifted the confectionery sugar, there's going to be no lumps over here. And it's less mixing to do because it's smooth. So here we go. This is a little bit too runny for what I'd like, so I'm going to add a drop more of confectionery sugar. Just a drop. Now, this is already not sifted, so we'll have to mix a little bit more. I really want this to be thick. Okay, so here we go. Let's check this out now. And it's still a little bit runny for my taste. I'm going to add a drop more sugar. You have to play with this to get the right consistency. It's adding a little sugar, adding a little water until you get it right. There you go. I think this looks good now. Really, really well. as you see, we have a beautiful, nice, white, thick glaze. Now we'll take our cake over here. There we go. And we're going to spoon it over the cake just like this. Now I know you're probably thinking, how is that going to work? But just wait and see. There we go. Now you want to get it all nice all over the cake. Nice thick glaze. Just mix it around and around. And as you can see, it's already dripping down the sides. Okay, that's enough. Now what I like to do is we're going to take something, just put it underneath this so it shouldn't crack, it's glass. And we're just going to shake it around very gently. And there you have it. Beautiful glaze, which is going to harden exactly like this and not drip off and stay white and shiny. Okay, so here we have our nice cake. Now just to give it an extra touch, we're going to put a chocolate drizzle on top of it. Now it's basically the same consistency as the white. I just added some cocoa to it. And what we're going to do, you see it's really thick. I'm just going to go back and forth. And give it a drizzle. And then we're going to just turn it slightly and do the same thing. Back and forth, and as you see, it's really thick, this glaze. Gotta squeeze on the bag tight, but this will not melt off the cake. Your finished Bundt cake.